Lovely starshine lights my way to bed. Magic rainbows glisten in my head. Just like a child I live in wonderland.
Hi, and welcome to Handmade by Ditsy Tulip. I'm Mel and thanks for stopping by my channel. In today's video I'm going to share a few things that I've made so far in September, one of which I'm wearing, this lovely I Am Patterns Zebre sweater, and then I also want to share some other things that I've been doing to use up my fabric scraps. So what's sitting here might give it away, but I've got a few different outfits that I want to share with you. So if you're interested in that, then do continue to watch. So I'm going to start off by telling you a bit more about this amazing sweater. Let me just show you these sleeves. I absolutely love the sleeves on this sweater. So as I said, it's the I Am Patterns Zebre, and it's a great pattern. However, I think there's a bit of a flaw and quite a vital part of the instructions that's missing, so I'll share that with you as well, and that may explain excuse me, that may also explain I've made this top before but not really worn it that much because I've never thought that the neckline quite sits right, but I think this time I've realised there's a flaw in the instructions which I mustn't have noticed when I was last making it up, so I'll share that with you as well. So let me tell you a bit about this fabric first of all. This fabric was gifted to me by the lovely Agarat Pin & Sew UK. It's a French terry, and this is my first autumn make, and I absolutely love these colours. So just love this combination of mustard and pink and orange and blues and browns. It just works really, really well for an autumn wardrobe. But because of the style the top is as well, and because of the pinks in it, I thought it can also work well in spring and maybe in the cooler evenings of summer as well. So I think it's a really, really versatile fabric, and combined with the style of pattern it is, a really versatile top that I'll get loads and loads of wear out of. So I'll insert a couple of photos, but what I will also do is create a gallery over on my Ko-fi page, so you can go and check out all the photos of the things that I share in today's video. I'll leave a link to that in the video notes. So let me just stand up and see if you can see this a bit better. I'm not sure if it'll all fit on. So you can see it's quite a loose fit sweater. It's got a nice rounded neck once you know what you're doing with that pattern. It does have, oops, wrong way, some nice details on the shoulder where you can add some pretty buttons, and I've added some wim-wam buttons, so I'll show you that in a sec. As I say, the main feature are these amazing sleeves with this big deep cuff, and it has a loose waistband as well. So I decided that I wanted to make this version wholly out of this patterned fabric, but what you could do for an alternative look as well is you could make the cuffs and the waistband and maybe the neckband as well in a solid colour, so that would be a good way of making a different style. So I'm just going to come in a little bit closer and show you this fabric, and then I'll tell you about that flaw in the pattern. Okay, so hopefully you can see. So it's a really nice soft fabric. You can see it's got a nice little bit of give in it. Just show you the underside. Oops. So it's a nice French terry, so it's nice and cozy. And then you can see the cuffs. So I really like the fabric because it's nice and comfortable and lightweight, but it does have some good stability as well. So for example, on those cuffs there, it just makes them a really nice fit. They don't go baggy and saggy. Okay, so let's tell you about the flaw on the pattern then. So here are the main bodice pattern pieces. So you cut both the front and the back on the centre fold, and you can see on the shoulder it's really deep, the shoulder seam there, and that is because what you do is on one side you will fold it it over like that on both sides, and then they overlap like that, and that's how you make the button placket. But then after you've done this side where the buttons go, the pattern tells you to simply sew the seam on the other side. So what I think I've done previously is I've just sewed the seam with the 1/4 inch seam allowance, which then means this shoulder is just totally out of shape and obviously hangs down much lower than this shoulder because you've got all this excess fabric. So if you're going to make this pattern, whether it's been, I've had this pattern for a long time, so whether it's been updated since, I'm not sure, but certainly if you've got the old pattern of the, if it hasn't been changed and you've got an old version of the pattern like I have, you need to make sure that you adjust the shoulder on this side so that it's the right length when you come to sew it. So you just need to ensure that you cut off those excess bits of fabric. So after I've done that, the neck has worked out really fine, whereas my other one, it sits fine on this side, but then on this side it kind of sags down, and that must be because last time I made this I didn't realise that there was that flaw in the pattern. So that is the I Am Patterns zebra top in this lovely French terry. I'll leave a link to the fabric as well in the video notes, so if you do want to go and check that out, then just click the link. Okay, so just to share you the other things that I've been up to then so far in September. So you must know by now, if you're watching my videos, one of my key aims at the moment is to use up all my fabric scraps. The main thing I've been doing is the doll's house, and that made me realise that I really enjoy making miniature clothes. But when something's really tiny like this for the doll's house, you can't get a lot of detail in there because it's just too small to work with. So what I decided to do is try making some doll size clothes where you can add a lot more detail. So the first outfit that I made is absolutely gorgeous. I'll bring it in closer and show you in a second, but it's like a bodycon style dress which is made from leftover Liberty of London cotton. So you can see that fastens at the back, and then I've made a circle skirt out of this most amazing sequined fabric, and it makes a really nice ball gown style dress. So let me just come in and show you the detail. So there's the bodycon dress. So this has got darts in the bust area, it's got darts in the waist, and it's got darts in the back as well, so that's what makes it super fitting. And I've hand sewed on a bit of the sequin detail around the top as well, and also added a little bit in a hair to match. And then what I've done is made a circle skirt out of this absolutely gorgeous fabric and just added a little waistband and a little hook and eye at the back to fasten it. Just show you this fabric up close. So it's got absolutely gorgeous detail. So that is outfit number one. As you can imagine, it is quite fiddly because you're sewing darts and things on small garments. But I think this is going to really teach me a lot when it comes to adjusting patterns as well, because I did use a pattern for this bodycon dress, didn't for the skirt, I just made one up, a circle skirt. But for the bodycon dress I did use a pattern that I'd found on Etsy, but I found that it was really big on this doll in the bust area. So on this version I've just sewn in extra darts at the top, but what I'm then going to do next time I make it is have a go at adjusting the pattern so that it fits correctly. So it's given me some good practice on adjusting patterns, and I'm going to actually have a go at drafting some patterns myself as well. So that's outfit number one. I'm just going to get it changed and I will show you outfit number two. Okay, so here is outfit number two. This is another dress a long length dress this time with a ruffle on the bottom and a collar at the top, which I'll show you in a second. And this is made from leftover Liberty of London fabric, so it's a gorgeous print. Let me just bring it in and show you. So you can see there, it's got a nice kind of square type collar. It's got little inset sleeves, a gathered waist, and a nice little frill along the hem. So that's outfit number 2. I did use a pattern for this, and this one did fit really well. I haven't had to make any adjustments on the pattern. It fastens at the back. I've just put a bit of Velcro on the back there, which helps it to fasten. So again, I'll leave a link to the pattern in the video notes. And now I'll just show you outfit number 3. Okay, so here is outfit number 3. This is some nice little cord trousers that have been made from leftover Liberty of London cord when I made some trousers for myself. And then a little silk blouse with a lace collar. So I'll just show you this one. So there's the top. So white, this is silk dupion with a lace collar, which I made just by sewing some lace on top of the silk to make the collar. And then here are the cord trousers. They've got real pockets, if I can show you. My fingers are too big to go in there, but it has got real functional pockets on the front and on the back as well. Now these did turn out really big from the pattern that I used, so I did have to add some darts in the back, and they still don't fit great, but they look okay. So that is outfit number 3, and I'll just show you the final outfit. Okay, and this is the final outfit so far. This is a little wrap top that's made from leftover Liberty of London Tarnalour, and nice black and bright flowers, and then denim skirt which is made from leftover denim chambray, and I've just added a bit of lace to the bottom. So I'll just show you this one. So there is the top. It's a nice little wrap top with like tulip shaped sleeves. And then here's the skirt. It's got a nice deep waistband, and it's got lace along the bottom. So that's it, that's all the outfits so far, but it really is a great way to practice sewing, and definitely a good way to use up fabric scraps. If you do have a doll, or your kids have got a doll or something that you could use to make clothes for, it's definitely a great way to use up those scraps rather than them going to waste. So that's all that I wanted to share today. As I said earlier, there's really nice photos of everything that I've shared today over on the Ko-fi page, so do head over and check those out and take a look at the details over on there. But other than that, have a wonderful week, whatever you're up to, and I will see you very soon. The next video that I'm going to share is the estuary skirt that I've made from that gorgeous floral fabric from Minerva.com, the Art Gallery Fabrics rayon. It's absolutely turned out beautifully, but I didn't want to share it in this video because it would make this video too long, so I'm going to share that on another video with you very soon. So do make sure you've hit subscribe and that little alarm bell so that you don't miss out. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you very soon. Bye.
All my dreams are coming, all my dreams are humming.